And we are live.
Hello.
Welcome to the podcast. I can't believe 2025 is almost about to end.
Yeah. This year has been quite the ride, hasn't it?
Yeah. I can't believe it's literally been a year since this podcast started. Since we've talked about so far cartoons, we've talked about the recent films, and we've occasionally discussed unhinged lunatics.
Yeah. Including the Angry Culture War pony, as well as the Witch and the Dr. Eggman guy.
As well as Mr. Troll's fan brat.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
Yep, this year is about to end.
Yeah, this year has been quite the ride.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah. While we're waiting for mostly everyone else because in the meantime, should we showcase what we have in our collection?
Certainly.
Or should we just, wait a little? Yeah, let's wait a little while. Have we seen the recent news of Angry Culture War going on in Unhinged Maniac?
Yep, he literally justified himself wishing death upon he justified celebrating Susan Wojcicki's death and basically saying that he wishes that David Sleazebag would be dead. Like, dude, what the truck?
I'm not a fan of David Zaslav. But
yeah, we hate.
Dude.
Like we want David Zaslav to be fired because of the many horrific decisions that he made, including letting Ezra Miller still be in the Flash movie in spite of the things that he did.
Yeah, but then again, I'm not too shocked with Jared Leto still somehow getting work.
And if you've seen that video made by that kid Douglas, he's just borderline being unhinged in the comments.
Yes, I saw
including
those comments.
I'm not even kidding that he literally said Yeah, like seriously, so like he wishes that a heavy object would be ran through someone's teeth.
Like, like seriously, dude. You literally got chased offline for this behavior. Like you literally said that you wish
That's
that
DS for you, an asshole who refused.
yeah, like he you literally angry Mr. Horseman. You literally got kicked out of the Senate because you said that you wish that people got shot up by gangs.
Well, this year is almost about to be over, and of course we do have the remaining podcast. Because next week we're going to be doing the top 30 best SpongeBob episodes to end off Cartoonish TAWcast of 2025.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah, it's because it's so that way we can tie it with the release of course Search for SquarePants.
Mm-hmm.
Which I hope will
And
be
of
good.
course, and either the end of December, and of course maybe maybe into early to July, we'll of course do the December reviews, and of course in January we're of course going to do the best and worst movies of 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like seriously though, the worst list is going to be a lot more fun to talk about.
Yeah, there were a lot of bad movies, a lot more bad movies this year than there usually was in any other year.
I'm just glad I made the I'm not watching that mentions. But there was this movie. Oh, I bet I'm going to get to talk about it on the stream here.
Yep. So for a while, let's see what we have in a bit. Of course, and in today's stream, we'll also go over our most and least anticipated movies of 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So for a while, let's see what we have in our collection. Well, when I went to go see Frankenstein, I actually got this hat.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
I got some stuff recently. Let me just on. Right. Okay. First, I got this IREX toy, the Jurassic World reimagined IREX toy, and it's pretty good. I like how it has the rubber feel. It has a roaring effect, but perhaps the best thing is Mattel has finally found a way to make the correct, properly proportioned feet. Because past figures have had what people have been calling the clown-sized feet. As for new physical media, Clash of the Titans, Ray Harryhausen's last stop-motion film, Cinderella, Kiki's Delivery Service, Ponyo, Best of Mickey, which comes with Fantasia 3000, and Celebrating Mickey, and Appleseed, which is fitting because I had the Appleseed Ex Machina on DVD. So yeah.
I'm gonna take a guess and say it came from something like Littlest Pet Shop or something like that.
Actually, it came from a show called Danger Rangers. It's this PBS Kids show that aired until like 2010. I haven't heard about that show until I watched Saber Sparks' video on Kyle A. Carosa.
Oh, only 16 episodes, and okay, it has Charlie Adder, Ray DeLeese, Kevin Michael Richardson, Jerry Hauser, Tessa Vanelliza, Mark Hamill, Rob Paulson, John Cusser, Nikki Fetterman. Yeah. All right, never heard of that show. It actually came out in 2005 and ended in 2006 with only 16 episodes.
All right. So I guess this would be the part where I guess we go into crackhead comment of the day for this one. We're going to start with this one early because that way in case Ethan arrives.
Right.
All right.
So unless Ryan finally gets here. All right. So yeah. I can't wait for this year to finally be over.
I'm having special videos planned for the year, and when I do my top 10 best and worst videos, or you know what? The more I think about it, I think I'll have this big announcement for it. So yeah. I've been thinking about. I've been open to it before, but I've been really thinking about how much videos I'm not. Like I've decided to really not do as many videos because with some real life stuff, I realized how demanding it has gotten. I have a video, like something planned for the video, but I'll share it when I explain it.
What's up, right, dude? All right. So I guess we can start with a bit of crackhead comment of the day just to start this one off for a little bit. So for our crackhead of the day, have anyone seen the teaser for the Super Mario Galaxy movie?
Yes.
Yep. And to say I'm looking forward to that movie would be an understatement.
I mean, Rosalina is going to be in that movie after all.
Yep. Do you want to guess who she's voiced by?
The same voice actress behind Captain Marvel.
Oh boy, here come the chuds.
And of course, we couldn't talk about a chud without talking about Disgrace Randolph.
How is she even so relevant?
Yep, the same one.
Like, didn't she get into a
The
feud
same
with,
woman who literally called Shadow the Hedgehog a pedo.
I also recall something like where she got into a feud with the director of Birds of Prey. Which, look, if you want to be critical of the movie, that's fine, but going after the director.
Oh God. I think I know why why that person called Shadow a quote pedo. It's because he had a friend. It's because Maria is his friend, even though that doesn't mean anything.
All right. And here comes this loser from Grace Randolph herself. If anything can tank the new Super Mario Bros. Movie, it's Brie Larson.
Oh boy.
Hey, Grace Randolph. Do you want to know what people did with the first Mario movie? They thought that it was going to be bad because Chris Pratt was playing Mario.
Mm-hmm. Of course, I have some other issues, but that's not the topic. Let's stick to the topic.
Excuse me? Hello? Hello, I am homophobic? Please don't say that. If he keeps
Me?
spamming spam, I'm taking him out of the comment.
Oh, okay. You were talking to somebody in the comments. My mistake. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yep. If any, no, I am not. You are not part of this podcast.
Finally, I had to do a lot of shit out there, so sorry for being late.
All right. We're right now currently ripping on disgraced Randolph.
Oh,
For crackhead comment of the
yeah.
Oh, right.
day.
And I just remembered. She has a hate boner for Jessica Chastain.
Yeah, like her review of the Super Mario Bros. Movie was garbage.
No shit.
I swear, she is so cringe. Like,
She lit. She, yeah, because a reminder that she went as far as call Bowser a stalker. Yeah. Never trust Grace Randolph. Yeah. Someone I don't trust. Oh, by the way, and of course, and like since from the clip I saw of the movie, she actually sounds pretty good as Rosalina.
Exactly, and like we could have lived in an alternate universe where instead of Brie Larson playing Rosalina, we could have had Aquafina instead. Even though Aquafina is not fitting for the role of Rosalina at all. Like
No
Daisy,
shit.
Daisy I can understand because she's more energetic, but in the games, Rosalina is actually a very calm character.
I can think of a worse casting. Gal Gadot as Rosalina.
Thank God, Universal does not do stuff with her. Thank God.
Mm.
Thank God
Oh,
they.
Mario, no!
Except, well, really, aside from Fast and Furious.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there was Wonder Woman, but I heard people make the case that they were just desperate for a good DC movie.
At least Universal works with Melissa Barrera.
Mm-hmm. Side note, I'd be down for Melissa Barrera as Wonder Woman.
So yeah, disgraced Randolph should be ashamed of herself, as always.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Ryan, what do you have in your collection?
I just took a photo of it now.
Right on.
The last one is Devilman Crybaby. There's unfortunately no title, but I'm pretty sure that was intentional.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, TMF. There's honestly, the early the early to mid 2000s was not a good time for Looney Tunes. Like that was the exact same time that Looney Tunes Back in Action was a box office bomb. Lunatics Unleashed didn't do very well, and we got Baby Looney Tunes, which, in my opinion, is the worst thing that involves Looney Tunes.
Aside from Space Jam 2.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I see the Civil Dead and Kill la Kill.
And Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
I haven't seen Kill la Kill yet, but I've seen a few clips, and the animation in that show is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. So I guess in the meantime, I think we can do our bit of our most and least anticipated movies coming in 2026. Well, before Ethan shows up. This is a stall for time.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
What the?
All right.
I
My
had
least anticipated movies of 2026. There are a couple in there that we can confidently say are either not looking forward to or we're just not seeing altogether.
Mm-hmm.
So and let's get the ones I'm not looking forward to out of the way. Starting with my dishonorable mentions. So my dishonorable mentions are Scary Movie 6, Return to Silent Hill, Reminders of Him, Verity, Avengers Doomsday, and Bat 2.
What was the last one?
Mortal Kombat 2.
Right.
And my number 5, Sharknado Origins. Y'all remember Sharknado? That shark franchise from the Asylum?
Ugh. And the fact that I saw 2 awful Asylum movies this year, dinosaur-related ones, but I haven't seen any of the Sharknado movies. But they're still going with this franchise?
It ended back in 2018, but they decided to bring back this franchise as a prequel.
How could they do a prequel to that stuff?
Beats me because of course the Asylum and Sci-Fi of course would buy this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, the Asylum recently did a mockbuster of Predator Badlands, by the way.
What? Oh, man.
It's called
Why am I not surprised? I shouldn't be surprised.
It's called Predator Wasteland.
That's
And-
just late.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if this
It has
this
a
was
1.5
released.
out of 10 on IMDb.
Oh, let me check it out for myself.
Oh, and by the way, I don't know if this is going to be released next year or if this was already released this year, but there's actually another garden movie that the man who created our childhoods made, a garden Christmas movie.
Oh no!
Wait, we're not watching that unless that thing gets a theatrical release. We're not watching that.
Yep.
It's on stream.
And we'll be talking about that. And we'll be talking about how we felt about Garden Cartoon when we get to the reviews.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Anyways, my number 4 is Disney. Yep. My number 4 is Disney's live-action remake of Moana.
Oh.
The dislikes on the trailer should definitely explain a lot.
And I just
Yes, yes, the passionate geek. Yes, Butch Hartman did that.
Oh man. How is this like
Yep. Like
Why-
seriously though,
I-
this movie. Like seriously though, this movie is barely 10 years old.
Yeah, it's not even going to be 10 years old when
Moana
it comes
is
out.
barely 10 years old.
Yeah, it's not even going to be 10 years old when this live action remake comes out, because the original movie came out in November 2016.
Yeah. I would be I'm not gonna say because then I'm gonna jinx it.
I also
This
heard
is one of
rumors
the
that
few
they're
movies
making...
I'm actually.
Oh, I heard that they're.
Oh, so you go on.
I heard that they're making. I heard rumors that they're also going to be making a live action Tangled movie.
Oh boy.
Wait,
And
I think I heard that it's dead, apparently.
Well, look at what they did to the chicken.
when I saw the chicken, I'm all like, my first instinct was, kill that thing with fire!
What the truck is that?
Kill it! Kill it!
No, Disney, absolutely not.
Unless if
All
you
right.
want to torture your
So
audience.
coming in at my number 3 is Toy Story 5.
They're going to be making a literal leapfrog iPad the villain of this movie. You go from Stinky Pete and Lotso to this.
Pixar, please let this franchise die. It ended with the 3rd movie.
Mhm.
Also, are you?
And speaking
also,
of franchises that need.
Also, speaking of things that need to be said, are you guys so creatively bankrupt that you needed to have Woody stay behind in the 4th movie, only to bring him back in Toy Story 5? And this is supposed to be a sequel, by the way, because Forky is in the 5th movie.
What? Like, is this an alternate universe or something? Like, what? Like, no, I would actually give them credit. Like, if Woody was then actually returning, like, if it was just continuing the other toys' journey, like, that would actually be a nice consistency. But here,
Like this,
No.
this literally makes the tearjerker at
My
the
number
end of the 4th
2?
movie completely pointless.
My number 2. Speaking of franchises that need. We're getting another Minions movie.
oh boy.
Oh boy.
Wow, Universal, you just never change, especially with the one movie that we all dunked on last September.
Illumination, you are pulling an Ice Age here.
I hope to God that you get beaten the
Like
crap out
seriously
of
though,
by
I'm gonna
critics.
like
I mean, after all, that's exactly what's happening to your fucking parent company with Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Illumination. Please, someone get Illumination to end Despicable Me. Because if they do not stop with Despicable Me, they're going to go down the same road as Blue Sky. And look how well that happened.
Then again, I don't think that's going to happen because Illumination's movies make a boatload of money. Meanwhile, underrated movies like Storks don't even have a chance at the box office.
I seriously hope that you go as well as your fucking parent company with critics, especially like with the way that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is being treated. I hope to God that you replicate those same results.
And plus, I think that people are starting to get sick of Despicable Me at this point because I remember that people really did not like the fourth movie at all.
Yeah, the fourth movie, like, that was one of many movies, the reason I invented the I'm not watching that mentions. And, like, when I watched the trailer, it gave me Thor 4 vibes. And I don't mean that in a good way.
I consider it to be one of the worst animated movies I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And my number one, it's a tie between two. Sean, you go.
Oh, I heard that people really liked Minions: The Rise of Gru, but that's really about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I only
right.
checked it out because I thought about skipping it, but after hearing
All right.
the word
So
I checked it out.
my number one. Yep. So my least anticipated movie of 2026, it's a tie between two terrible animated movies. And it's, of course, a super progressive movie.
Oh boy.
And Larry Boy, a VeggieTales movie.
Oh man. Never in a world where I thought I would be not excited to see a new VeggieTales movie, but like, go ahead.
All right, starting with a super progressive movie. Just when we thought The New Norm and Mr. Bertram were the worst in terms of anti-woke conservative garbage in animation, here comes this mess from Australia.
Why is it that a lot of the
don't
worst
you just love these anti-woke animated garbage?
Why is it that a lot of the worst, some of the worst cartoons of all time come from Australia? I mean, Dirt Girl World also came from Australia.
At least Australia gave us Bluey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't hate Australia, but come on.
And of course, we have Larry Boy, a VeggieTales movie. Let's talk a bit about the studio behind this movie, Kingstone Studios. And I'm sure Ryan has something to say about that.
Wait, Kingstone Studios. Oh, wait, it's not just them. It's probably Universal Pictures that's helping them. I don't know if they're even going to be involved in that movie. Wait, no, I don't have anything.
The short answer?
It's fucking
Yeah,
AI.
they're planning on you. They're probably. Yeah. AI. Like, back in June, when it was leaked, a lot of VeggieTales fans were not happy with that.
Like, this is how low that things have gotten. AI is going to be put on the big screen.
Testament was right with their song AI Infanticide.
At least with Where the Robots Grow, at least that movie was meant for YouTube.
It knew
This thing is getting
where it
released
belonged.
in theaters. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Phil Vischer would be angry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Way to kill VeggieTales, Kingstone Studios.
Oh yeah, also Universal Pictures. God damn, I despise everything that they stand for in animation.
And now
Yeah.
for my most anticipated.
Yeah.
All right, so my honorable
VeggieTales using AI
you-
is going to be far worse than The Land Before Time 13 using a fart joke.
I can already hear Zay Diaz or whatever he goes by getting uptight.
All right, now for my honorable mentions. My honorable mentions are Forgotten Island, Spider-Man Brand New Day, The Hunger Games Sunrise of the Reaping, Evil Dead Burn, All You Need Is Kill, Werewolf, 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, Goat, Michael, Whitney Springs, I Can Only Imagine 2, The Drama, Masters of the Universe, Supergirl, How to Rob a Bank, The Social Reckoning, Nephew, The Angry Birds Movie 3, and that upcoming Jumanji sequel, as well as a few movies that don't really have a 2026 release date, but are allegedly coming for 2026. It is Godzilla Minus Zero, which would be on the list, but it has yet to have a 2026 release banner. Shaun the Sheep, Beast of Mossy Bottom, Tom and Jerry and the Forbidden Compass, and Desperado.
Mm-hmm.
So my number 10 is Hoppers, from the creator of We Bear Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I remember liking We Bear Bears back in the day. I mean, it wasn't my favorite Cartoon Network show, especially from the 2010s decade, considering the fact that the 2010s decade also gave us shows like The Amazing World of Gumball or OKKO, but We Bear Bears was a very relaxing show.
I heard good things about it and saw bits and pieces of it.
And for the record, please go see this movie instead of Story 5.
Instead of what?
Instead of Toy
Instead
Story
of Toy Story
5.
5, go see Hoppers.
Yeah, I mean,
if
you've been following me, you've been hearing how I've been having issues with Disney and just Hollywood in general. I'm being selective with what I see for various reasons, but given the choice. If I was given the choice between Hoppers and Toy Story 5, I take Hoppers without hesitation. I'm not even sure I'm going to even bother with Toy Story when it gets a home media 5 when it gets a home media release. It ended at 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Easter Bunny, and there's no Toy Story 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My number 9 is
And the reason as to why we need Hoppers to succeed is because we remember what happened in 2025 with Elio and how it did worse than the Lilo and Stitch remake.
And I would like to wonder, I wonder if there's an alternate timeline where the Lilo and Stitch remake flopped and Disney decided to stop with the remakes.
All right, my number 9 is Terrifier 4. Having seen every movie in the Art the Clown saga, I can't wait to see how Terrifier ends with this movie. My number 8 is The Bride. The trailers already have me hooked on this one, so yeah. Yeah, like it looks really damn good if you saw the trailer. My number 7 is Project Hail Mary. From if your movie stars Ryan Gosling and it's directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, yeah, you have a hit right there. My number 6 is Coyote versus Acme.
Oh, yes. The infamous animated movie that everyone has talked about over the past 2 years now.
So,
Yeah. David Sleazebag was almost had this movie shelved completely.
Oh yeah, Coyote versus Acme. Right? Seriously, it was made by James Gunn, the guy who hates Superman. I'm gonna say it. David Zaslav is the human equivalent to EA Games. Hell, even EA Games is looking at him saying, "What the fuck's wrong with you?"
Yeah,
Hell, at least they don't shelve their stuff.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, when EA Games is proven better than you, you fucked up.
Yep. Well, and we need to go see this movie, so that way we can, give it. That's just like what we did with The Day the Earth Blew Up.
I actually wait till it kind of came home.
My number 5 is.
Sorry,
Right.
go on.
So yeah, my number 5, Wildwood from Travis Knight and Laika.
Okay.
Okay, so
I love Kubo.
Even if you do go and tell people to watch Coyote versus Acme, I'm pretty sure Wildwood would be way better than Coyote versus Acme. Just saying.
Okay.
I hate to be political, but release Coyote versus Acme.
Yeah.
Paramount almost had Coyote versus Acme.
Kubo and the Two Strings, he returned.
Oh shit! Sorry, you can go on.
Yep. So yeah, from the director of Kubo and the Two Strings, as well as from Laika, yeah, we better hope this movie lives up to expectations.
No shit.
My number 4, we did a crackhead comment. My number 4, we did a crackhead comment of the day on Grace Randolph.
I did not know you were actually making this.
Yep. So yeah, my number 4.
But anyway, go ahead.
So my number 4 is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. My number 4 is the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Rosalina being in this movie alone is enough to get us excited.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I fucking hate Universal at this point, especially with that new movie that they just did.
What new movie?
Okay, take a wild guess, but don't say it.
Is it that one DreamWorks movie?
Yes.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Don't say it. Don't.
Yep.
Don't.
I'm not saying it.
It was more than enough to me.
Yeah, my number 3 is a movie that will.
Go ahead.
My number 3 most anticipated film of 2026 was a movie that was originally supposed to come out this week, but it got pushed all the way to February. And that is Scarlet.
Oh.
Dang it.
That new anime movie.
Oh yeah, let's
That
not forget
Columbia
to mention that
literally decided to
it
drop.
changed studios from Columbia to Sony Pictures Classics.
It's from the director of Wolf Children, The Boy and the Beast, Mirai, and Belle. My number 2 is Dune Part 3.
The spice must flow.
Yep. Let's hope Denis Villeneuve continues to cook with his third installment. And mine is a tie between 2 movies. Steven Spielberg's The Dish and Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for the Odyssey.
I am hyped for the Odyssey next
Yeah,
year.
imagine having Yeah.
Like, I love Greek mythology. I can't wait to see what they do with and right now I'm literally hang on. Charlie Beer. Male. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. This is literally me with a fan casting right now. Like,
Yep.
I don't
And
know
of course, The Dish. Yep. All right. And of course, The Dish is directed by Spielberg.
That should tell you everything right there.
All right. So does anyone have their list for most and least anticipated movies of 2026?
I have mine.
I posted mine just now.
I'm just gonna text mine. Hang on.
Would it be okay if I share mine?
Sure.
Okay. Least anticipated, I only have
I'll-
5. But
For
I
now,
have
I'll
3
share Ryan.
Okay.
All right. So not the top 10. But so far, it's the Moment, The Drama, Dead Man's Wire, Teenage Sex and Death at Camp, Masama, Wildwood, Judy, and Dune Part 3.
Right on.
Cool.
All right. So for my least anticipated, I only have 5.
Anyways,
And there's a very high chance I'm not going to see most of these. But might as well have a list. But first, I have some dishonorable mentions. Ice Age Boiling Point, only because we're not official of its official. We're not certain of its.
Well,
official release.
Yeah,
The Ice Age series died when Blue Sky was shut down.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's
It-
Boiling
it-
Point
the
is in
Ice Age
2027.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. The title is fitting because we are at our boiling point with the Ice Age franchise.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I only put it there because we're not sure, like, if it's for this 2026 or not. Next up, Deepwater. Oh, actually, hold up. The Cat in the Hat. I mean, I don't think it could be good, but my only issue is, like, the trailer only had 2 jokes that were actually funny, and I feel like those are the only 2 jokes that, like, worthwhile jokes in the movie. Everything else, not so much.
Oh
Then,
yeah.
of course, Deepwater.
Oh yeah. Another thing about the Cat in the Hat: the distributor is an asshole.
Right. And then, of course, Deepwater. It's a shark movie directed by Rennie Harlan. Yeah, Rennie Harlan hasn't had the best horror movie, and you know how I feel with most shark horror movies. Now, my least anticipated movies. You had one listed as your anticipated fanatic, but I'm having it for one simple reason. Number 5. My number 5 least anticipated movie of 2026 is Masters of the Universe, simply because of Jared Leto.
Who picked $20 says people are gonna say we owe Dolph Lundgren's Masters of the Universe an apology.
Mm-hmm. And I
And I
just
have
hope there are no stupid memes with him and Skeletor.
Ugh. I want to see
Thankfully, there's none
Skeletor.
of that with Tron Ares.
I want to see OG Skeletor reacting to this. Like, ow, this boob. It can't be me. He's a boob. I can't really do.
Yeah. Anyway, number 4, Toy Story 5. Not much to say, but the franchise for many ended at Toy Story 3, and the
Let
more
her
I think about it,
die.
the worse that Toy Story 4 gets.
Yep.
Now, I would give the 5th film props if they actually continued, not bringing Woody back here, but they're bringing him back here. Like, if they just continued without Woody, that I wouldn't have a problem, but...
Nope.
Then, number 3, Minions 3. Not much to say, but... like, seriously, this franchise is getting tiresome.
I'm not seeing Minions 3. No.
Me neither.
And this one, and number 2, this one came very close to being number 1, but then a certain other movie, which granted, like I said, there are high chances that I'm skipping these movies, but let's see. The number 2, the Moana remake. Like, as we pointed out, it's not even a decade old yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why the fuck remake it if it's not even 10 years, if it's only a decade old?
Money.
And yes. Why ask questions you already know the answer to? But like,
and also look at what they did to the chicken again. Look at the chicken.
Oh God!
What the truck is that?
What the fuck is that?
Back!
Smash
Back,
its
I
head.
say!
Smash
Back!
its head.
Back!
I don't condone animal cruelty, but this is
No.
a definite exception right here.
Okay, even the KFC wouldn't kill that chicken.
Yeah. In fact, I'm actually hungry for fried chicken, but not KFC.
Even the Boondocks wouldn't want that thing.
Yeah, like, yeah, you know that one episode, yeah. But anyway, my number 1, and I actually did a non-review of it. Like, I'm not going to get too political with it, but with the reasons. But Scream 7.
Understandable.
Even if you remove the drama side of Melissa Barrera being fired, it doesn't really see a point because, like, they're bringing back Nev Campbell from Sydney Prescott, which, I mean, for me, what's the whole point of bringing her back? Her story reached a natural conclusion when she had passed the torch to Sabrina Carpenter.
Yep.
And this just highlights everything, like, because I have a lot of issues with Hollywood, but, like, as I've voiced before, but this, like, as an example, like, Melissa Barrera gets fired just for saying something like, oh, the G word is bad. Meanwhile, people like Ezra Miller and Jared Leto are getting work.
Don't forget Gal Gadot.
Yeah, Gal Gadot, but of course Gal Gadot, like, different stuff. I'm meaning, like, Sex Pest are still getting work. Meanwhile, he just gets fired for just saying the G word is bad? Yeah.
And Jimmy Kimmel almost got fired from his own show because he made a comment about the orange bad man.
Oh God.
Yeah, because this is just, and it's also why I'm not going to be seeing as many movies, which is why making my list was a bit hard, because I'm not going to be seeing, like, as much as it pains me to say this, like, I'm going to be skipping Hoppers in theaters at least. I mean, I'll see when it gets a home media release, because, I've voiced my issues with Disney, but
Yeah.
I'm also doing it because I want the company to improve. But anyway.
Definitely. Hey, Rex, didn't you once said there was a rock star that went up against Congress for censorship?
Yeah, Dee Snider.
Oh.
Back when he was still cool. The reason I say it was back when he was still cool because he spent the past 9 years criticizing bands going on farewell tours only to come out of retirement, only to do it himself. Like, dude, I wouldn't have a problem if you reuniting with Twisted Sister, like, just for, like, a one-time event showing, because it's for the anniversary showing. But, dude, you have you spend the past 9 years criticizing bands going on farewell tours only to come out of retirement, and now you're doing it yourself. Practice what you preach. Like, I wouldn't have a problem. Like, I can get behind a lot of your takes, but this is a take where I'm all, nope. And I'm not in favor of this reunion as a Twisted Sister fan, but that's a whole other topic of its own. Anyway.
Understandable. Like, I can understand. For me, I don't know if I'm going to watch Scream 7 because I feel like the franchise is just getting stale at this point.
Yeah. I actually really liked Scream 6 and 5, but after hearing with Melissa Brewer getting fired and like them bringing back Sidney Prescott, even though her story reached a natural conclusion, I don't see the point. Anyway, I had a hard time narrowing down my top 10 because of issues, but I found my list. First, I have some honorable mentions. Clayface. I mean, say what you will about. Part of me is curious because hey, let's see what they can do with Clayface because like it has more material than I'd argue with the Joker because the film industry, commentary on the film industry. Send help. It has Sam Raimi directing, and that new Evil Dead movie, Evil Dead Burn.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see. Oh, The Dish. Steven Spielberg, enough said. Forgotten Island. Hey, I'm a sucker for the Lost World trope. Let's just hope it's better than the last animated Lost World trope. And Flowervale Street. Not much is known, but it might involve dinosaurs, which I am looking forward to. And let's see. My top 10. Number 10, Coyote versus Zach May. We've already talked about it, but I'm seeing it for sure.
I'm seeing it too.
Same.
Project Hail Mary. I mean, it looks great, and apparently it's based off a book, but it has Lord and Miller, which say what you will about them with the Spider-Verse situation, but I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then 28 years later, The Bone Temple. I'm still bummed that they're skipping 28 months later, but I digress. I enjoyed the last movie, so I'm looking forward to this. Then number 7, Supergirl. Hey, I enjoyed James Gunn's take on Superman, and so
I did too.
So
I'm
right.
looking forward to Supergirl.
And plus,
Then
you have
number
Jason Momoa
6,
as
Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Hey, I mean, well, there's word of a proper Brendan Fraser mummy movie, a new one, like one that's better than that's supposed to be a correction of Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
I like
I'm looking
Tomb of the
forward to
Dragon
this one
Emperor.
because we haven't had a mummy horror movie in some time. Then number 5, Werewolf, Robert Eggers. Enough said.
Yes.
Especially after his take with Nosferatu, which we all know he got inspiration from with Lilo and Stitch. Yeah.
Robert Eggers, if you're watching this, which I doubt, give us a Hunchback of Notre Dame movie, like the book, not Disney. You would look hard.
Yep. And then number 4, The Bride. We talked about this before, but I'm looking forward to it. And it's also interesting, like, because Del Toro blessed us with his new take on Frankenstein. More on that film later. And now we're getting another take, like an unofficial one, but it looks interesting. And number 3, Wildwood. We talked about it before, but I adore Leica's films, so I'm looking forward to it. And yes, it was delayed multiple times, but let's just hope the delays live up to the hype. And then number 2, The Odyssey. We've already talked about it, but Christopher Nolan doing The Odyssey? Oh, yeah. Sign me up. So you might be wondering, what could possibly top The Odyssey? Well, The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about
Avatar
that.
fan? I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and show off what I got during the month of November. Here we go.
Go ahead. Oh, cool.
Nice.
It did not deserve the bomb.
Thankfully, it's gained a cult following. Oh, yeah. That's a good Christmas movie and a
I
good
own it
religious
too.
movie.
It's a good movie.
And it also managed to get a good adult joke in. Not that kind of catalog.
All right,
Mason,
and then
you
I
should
received
watch
this from
Chosen.
Amazon
It's from
last
Flowers
Friday
Jenkins, too.
when I saw the god awful Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Yes.
Classic. I actually saw like the actress for Cindy Lou Who, because Taylor Mamas, how do you say her last name? Because she came to perform live where I live. They were opening up for
Certified childhood classic.
Nice.
And better
And
than
then
a
here's
certain.
the
That movie is a childhood
here's the
classic.
4K of this movie that I got last year.
Oh, that's cool.
And for sure, one thing's for sure, it's better than the certain other live action Dr. Seuss movie.
Give Universal credit. They at least stopped their live action adaptations.
This is the one that was released in 2017, and then this is the one that was released this year.
Mm-hmm. Right on.
Oh, Spider-Man Brain.
Out of these 4Ks, which one would you consider picking up?
Probably the recent one.
I mean, the 2017 one honestly looks boring.
I haven't seen the 2017
And then
one.
the next one is Downton Abbey, the grand finale.
Mm-hmm. Right on.
Not much of a Downtown Abbey fan, but yeah, good for you.
And last but not least, Kung Fu Panda 2.
Here are the legends of the Kung Fu Panda. Doom, 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 doom,
Yeah, that show was actually a guilty pleasure. I mean, like, looking back, there's actually some good episodes, and it's actually pretty funny. Like, the helmet search episode was pretty funny.
It's been a while since I've seen that show, though.
Yeah. And it had some other good jokes.
So, there we go.
And at least it was better than the Monsters vs. Aliens TV show.
Don't remind me.
And
Don't
a
remind
certain
me.
other show where somebody saw a certain Krabs review, and then they had him use the dehydration gun,
Ugh.
which felt so weird. Like, it felt so weird. Like when he finally actually used it. Like, what?
All right. My pickle of tonight's show is Epic Movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the movie that caused Corey Coleman of Double Toasted
More stuff
to
about
change his
trash.
rating.
Fuck this movie. Seriously. Fuck everything about this movie.
Christian Glover said no to the Back to the Future movies, yet he said yes to this. Just
Regarding Dr. Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom, wouldn't it make more sense for a Romani actor to play Dr. Doom? Because especially after backlashes, like Dr. Doom is Romani. And
I know, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The story? What story? There's no story.
And
It's a stupid parody movie, as always.
Yeah,
it's hard to picture Pleakley's actor as a pervert. It's disturbing.
Oh,
The writing is atrocious. Every single line of dialogue is just pure cringe.
Mm-hmm. And poor Tony Cox, man. Dude, you were in Bad Santa, yet you were in this?
The acting is terrible. None of the actors and actresses give out any good performances.
and I saw bits and pieces. Like the one bit, okay, I'll admit I laughed at this one bit, but I was laughing at more of how bad it was, not because it was actually funny. Like, you know, that stuff, that kind of laugh. The part with the chipmunks.
That's Disaster Movie.
That's Disaster Movie.
Oh,
We're not talking about Disaster Movie.
Epic
We're
Movie. I
I'm
get them
talking
mixed
about
up,
Epic Movie.
Sorry, I get them mixed up because, you know, same directors, same stuff. Oh, but I think I might know. Let me see.
Here's a sad thing. The guy who voiced Slickback from Boondocks is Harry Beaver.
Oh, they got Cat Williams for this stuff? Cat Williams! Why, man? Why?
What the fuck?
You were in Boondocks! You voiced a pimp named Slickback!
Yep.
What happened to you, man? You used to be cool.
My guess is you want to do it for a paycheck?
I'm still
To be
cool,
credit-
and I
to be
and I
Cat Williams'
always
credit,
will be
So
cool.
funny, but like, you're better than this, man.
Exactly.
Wait your bet.
Exactly.
Wait your bets. Blackmail or paycheck?
Oh, actually, you know what? Because, see, I get the two movies mixed up. Because, disaster movie and epic movie, I get them mixed up because, the same directors, same stuffs. I did see one bit from it. When they spoofed snakes on a plane.
Oh, yeah.
That bit was just so awful. Like, you just had to, you repeated the joke same time.
Oh, and here's
Like,
here's another fun fact I know. Kevin Hart starred his movie and he was uncredited. Yeah, he was ashamed to be in this.
when he is ashamed of that, something is bad. And like, the only bit, like when I saw the bit of, like,
I like Passionate
bits on
Geeks
Planes,
comment,
I'm like,
please.
you ruined it. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah.
The cinematography in this movie is terrible. This looks like a fucking direct-to-video film.
That would be an insult because I've actually seen a good direct video films with much better production.
Sadly, that's true.
In fact, I have one.
It has terrible editing, atrocious pacing. The humor in this movie is not funny and juvenile. Everything that they
Those
parody
hacks were
in this
never
movie
funny.
is just insulting. Jason Freeberg and Aaron Seltzer cannot direct. Jason Freeberg and Aaron Seltzer cannot direct, and they cannot write screenplays.
I just hope they don't return like Uwe Boll did.
Wait, did Uwe come back suddenly?
Yes.
Well, yes, he directed a movie that actually came out this year or something.
Yeah, Chilbeon is right. Screw epic movie. Let's watch Blue Sky's epic instead.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, not even the
check
distributor wanted nothing to do with this shit.
I honestly don't blame him.
20th Century's logo is nowhere to be seen.
They should have buried that film.
So yeah,
Epic
folks.
shit is what it should be called.
Yeah,
No, I'm not doing the keep the shit tales from the hood line. It doesn't deserve it.
so yeah, folks. Epic movie is my pickle of the show. Fuck this movie, and fuck you, Jason Freeberg and Aaron Seltzer.
It can't be bad as disaster movie.
Oh yeah, look, I actually I just posted something right in the comments regarding that thing. I took an epic shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The only bit I saw of that movie was, as I mentioned before, the bit with the snakes on a plane.
Mitch, I'm always yelling. I'm Samuel L. Jackson.
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
And they managed to ruin that line. They ruined that line. So, yeah, let's carry on.
All right. My treasure of tonight's show is A Christmas Story.
Oh, that's classic.
Oh, that's a
Classic.
classic.
And to think, the director of Black
It
Christmas
is.
this film.
And Black Christmas was filmed in Canada. Represent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this film basically needs zero introduction.
Mm-hmm.
This movie airs on TV during the holiday season every year, and it's easy to see why.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The production values are terrific.
I think it was also filmed in Canada too, mostly in Toronto.
By the way, look at what the Passionate Geek put in the live chat.
I had it with these motherfucking ban accounts on this motherfucking DS station.
I did one of mine on my own back when Morbius came out. The line I put, I've had it with these monkey
right.
fighting Morbius memes.
Back to the movie.
Yeah.
Yes, excellent performances, very good cinematography, fantastic soundtrack, excellent humor, very good directing by Bob Clark.
Mm-hmm.
It has one of the most iconic scenes in film history.
Mm-hmm.
Like the part where Ralphie shoots his air rifle that he got for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Do we all remember that scene?
I
Yeah.
remember the kid put his tongue in the pole.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also the iconic scene where Ralphie accidentally basically said fudge without knowing what that word means in front of his dad.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh,
And actually, credit is due because this film got a legacy sequel fairly recently, and it was actually not half bad. So
I actually watched it. I liked it,
yeah.
but it's a lot better than the other sequel it got. We don't talk about that.
Is it A Christmas Story 2?
Yes.
Let's talk about A Christmas Story 2 then.
Fuck.
We don't talk about Christmas Story.
No.
2.
No.
But anyway,
It's funny. I have a copy of Christmas Story, but mine has like the neon lights for the sleeve, and it kind of sucks.
but yeah, folks, A Christmas Story is my treasure of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And now we can finally move on to the reviews.
Yeah.
All right. Might as well do these reviews first.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think it's only fair to start off on a negative note because
Before
the
we get
first
in, I
film we
have
got
to
to
do
talk
something
about.
real quick.
Is
I have to
I'm
do
like-
something real
I'm
quick.
going to talk about this movie right
The
now.
first one we're going to talk about.
I have to leave temporarily.
Okay.
I'll be right back though. I'll rejoin as soon as possible.
All right.
See ya.
All right. My first review is Regretting You.
Ooh, look at what Chilvian put in the live chat. I think that this is a reference to the Angry Culture War pony.
Mm-hmm.
I have had it with these motherfucking YouTubers getting away with their motherfucking crimes.
All right. My first review is a turd.
Go on.
I know
And
which
that
one.
turd is Regretting You.
What? The second adaptation of Colin Hoover's book.
Folks, I saw this movie at my discount theater on November 21st.
You hated it.
Yes, I fucking hated every minute of this piece of absolute dog shit. There's nothing good about this movie whatsoever. It has an atrocious story, terrible cinematography, a horrendous screenplay, some of the worst performances of the year, especially when it comes to fucking McKenna Grace. McKenna Grace, you're a talented actress, but this is your worst performances. It is terribly shot. It's horrifically edited. It has some of the worst pacing I've seen this entire year. I mean, this movie was an hour and 56 minutes, and it felt like 3 hours.
Look what I put in the private chat.
Very good. You made the
Good.
You made
I went to
Good.
go see that instead.
I sadly missed out on Chainsaw Man movie Resi Arc.
I never saw the anime, so I couldn't really watch it.
And oh my god, this one scene. I have to talk about this one scene in the film. There's a scene in this movie where Clara, who is played by McKenna McGrace, ditches her father's funeral to smoke marijuana with her boyfriend Miller.
Yeah, that should definitely tell you the kind of movie this is, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because whenever I think about someone die, I should definitely go smoke, do some drugs, because that's a great lesson in life, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Well,
Kids,
I'm not even
don't do
surprised
drugs.
since this is the same company that brought us Smurfs 2025. So what the hell was I expecting?
Seriously, what kind of teenager does that?
I don't think I've even heard of anyone that does that kind of shit.
Neither have I.
That's just wrong.
That is deplorable on so many levels. What do you think? Would you want a kind of daughter like that?
Nope.
And not really.
Nope.
No.
Why
Who
not?
knew that not having kids can have its benefits?
Hey, Blake Gunnels, regarding you is from Paramount.
Yep.
Good for
Regretting
you.
You is from Paramount and Constantine Film. Domain Entertainment was also involved in this movie too.
Seriously, though, at least it's not the worst thing Paramount released this year. So there's
Yep.
that.
I can at least give Paramount that. But still. That one scene in the film where Clara ditches her father's funeral just to do drugs? Why?
Honestly, I'm gonna if that ever happened, I'm gonna haunt my daughter for doing that.
That ending can go fucked right off.
I mean, it's insulting to the intelligence.
Yep.
So I need to share something. Hey, Josh, the guy who directed that movie is also the guy who directed New Mutants. Wow, I can't believe I'm saying it, but New Mutants is better than Regarding You. Oof.
Yeah, folks. This movie's getting a 0 out of 10 or an F.
Damn.
No, it's not Burn in Hell Award certificate worthy, but it's still terrible. But then again, it's not.
And yet, and sadly, this won't be the.
This is not getting the Burn in Hell award certificate. No, but it's still getting a 0 out of 10 or an F. Fuck this movie.
Damn.
My next review
And
is
I will say
another turd.
this.
My next review is another turd. I know what
Huh?
you did summer 2025.
Oh yeah, that was pretty forgettable.
Okay. Well, wait, let me type that in the banner because. Let me create the banner. You talk among yourself. All right. All right. All right. Timer off, and you're ready. Rip into this pile of crap.
This was released on the same day as Smurfs 2025. Keep that in mind. The only redeeming quality I can give this movie is the cinematography. That's it. It has an atrocious story. It has a terrible screenplay, awful performances. The jump scares are there just for the sake of it. The kills in this movie aren't even that good. It's horrifically edited. It's horrendously paced. And that ending was just insulting.
Honestly, I've never watched
Like
it.
seriously, though, what they did, like I have not seen this movie, but from what I heard, what they did to Freddie Prinze Jr.'s character. Assassination, am I right?
Yep. This movie pretty much committed character assassination.
Would you say it's worse than that third? I'll always know what you did last summer. You know, the one where Benjamin
Yes.
Trade. Damn.
This movie is getting a 1 out of 10 or D-. Fuck this movie. All right. My next movie is.
And yet somehow this isn't gonna be the last movie you rated 0 out of 10 because once we. Wait a minute. Okay. Excuse me for a second.
Screw. Hell, Until Dawn is my worst movie of the
In the
year.
meantime, in order. Let's
Take your
go.
time.
But before we, continue the reviews with Ethan, because we're still waiting for Razor to get back. Let's break it apart a little, shall we?
Okay.
So the next one up for me, I'm gonna start off with Zootopia 2.
I
haven't seen
saw
it yet.
this movie too.
I have not seen it.
I
I'm just
haven't seen it either.
I'm just gonna get some coffee. I'll be right back.
Let's go. All right, Zootopia 2. Went to go see it last week. I'll
Oh,
admit,
good
when
for
we
you.
first heard about Zootopia getting a sequel, we were pretty skeptical about it because it's Disney, and the track record with sequels have been underwhelming, to say the least.
However, unlike
This
Toy
movie
Story
turned out to be
5,
really good.
it wasn't run into the ground.
Exactly. Like,
It
I
was
saw
just
this movie
a
on opening
movie
night.
and a couple shorts. That's it.
I actually saw this movie on opening night.
Good for
at my
you.
discount theater. I loved every minute of this film. Love it. The animation is absolutely gorgeous. The animation in this film is just absolutely gorgeous. Considering that this is Disney, there should be no surprise. The voice acting is excellent, especially when it comes to Jason Bateman and Jennifer Goodwin as Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde. But the highlight of this movie, in my opinion, has to go to Patrick Warburton as the mayor. Mayor Winddancer, I think that's his name.
We all know how iconic that Patrick Warburton is, considering the fact that he played Kronk in The Emperor's New Groove.
Yep. Patrick Warburton absolutely steals the show for me. He's not in the movie that much, but still. It has excellent pacing, a very good soundtrack.
This movie are
very good chemistry between Very good chemistry between Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps. The action is so much fun to watch.
Which is no surprise because
and it has a very, very heartwarming ending. So yeah, folks, it's no surprise that this gets a 10 out of 10 on A+. Anyway, yeah, folks, it's no surprise this film is getting 10 out of 10 on A+. Okay, let me speak, please. Yeah, folks, it's no surprise that this film... Yeah, this film... It's no surprise that this film is getting a 10 out of 10 on A+. Anyway, go ahead.
All right. This movie definitely did a good job justifying its existence, as it not only helped solidify the chemistry between Nick and Judy, which is something that stays consistent from the first movie, but also because we actually do see them develop in this movie, but as well as how they handle their twist villain, which we're not going to spoil, was done actually better than it was in the first movie with Dawn Bellwether.
Yeah, and like this is and considering needless to say, this is a much better sequel to a 2016 Disney movie than last year's attempt. We all know Moana, how Moana 2
and
did.
being one of the... Yep. All right. So the next movie comes from Ryan.
Wait, what is it?
Ryan, it's your turn with this one.
Oh man, yes. I did write a script, so I won't have to have any problems saying stuff. Let me find it. With a solid story, amazingly surreal animation, voice acting, songs, and relatable characters, this is exactly what I like to see here. Pure creative freedom at its finest, rather than corporately made garbage like Velma, made for the sake of making garbage like Velma, made for the shit. Such a fantastic movie. That's all I wanted to say, so I won't have any problems.
All right.
Yep.
My next review is Predator Badlands.
I have not seen it yet. I was supposed to watch it, but the roads got bad on my end, so I couldn't see it.
I mean,
I really like this movie, and consider and it's really shocking that this actually got a PG-13 rating.
How shocking indeed.
Yeah, imagine if we got a Predator movie that was rated PG.
Don't give them ideas, Ethan.
But Then again, we did get Predator Killer of Killers with
No.
an R rating, so
that one's pretty good. I mean, it's the closest way we're going to see predators in Japan, in feudal Japan.
But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I had a blast watching this. Now, if I were to have any complaints with this movie, it would be that the first half of the film is a bit iffy, but other than that, I really enjoyed it. The action scenes were a lot of fun. The Predator looks really good. It has fantastic action sequences. A very, very good story. A solid screenplay. Solid performances. Excellent cinematography. And a really, really solid ending. So overall, and the musical score is good. That's what I forgot to say. And then Trachtenberg's directing is very, very good. So, folks, I'm going to give Predator Badlands a 9.5 out of 10 or an A.
Yep. I really do need to check out some of the other Predator movies before this one. Yeah, and because Razors unfortunately hasn't been back since, and he's the one who saw that, and he's about almost on his way back. Sorry, Chloe. All right. Let me. All right.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to put something in the oven and
All right.
set the. Oh, anyway, Predator Badlands. This film that appealed to me like back when I was in high school, and I got into the Predator franchise, and I enjoyed it. Like, this was something I wanted to see back in high school. It appealed to my inner teenager, and it was awesome. Like, I understand some issues with it, but I enjoyed it. It was great. It was a nice change of perspective to see it told from a predator's perspective, a yachtcha. And it was nice also how it took things from the Alien universe, like, too, because, like, it all, they share the same universe, but, like, yeah.
Oh, I did notice that one of the aliens from Independence Day is also in this universe.
Huh.
Like,
Well,
you can see
it
the
makes
skull
more
in the
sense in the Sonyverse.
burn.
Yeah. And yeah, I like this film. I liked, let's see, what was his name? Demetrius, I'm not going to try to say his last name, but he was great as Deck. And Ellie Fanning was great. They had a great dynamic. And the effects.
Oh, yeah. Ellie Fanning was fantastic in this movie.
Wait,
Yeah,
Ellie Fanning, she went from Maleficent to Predator.
Yeah, and here's what else is and she's only 2 years younger than me. She's only 2 years younger than me. And anyway, also, here's something else. What else was impressive was, like, I liked how the film still retained its violent identity, because I was worried, it's going to go PG-13. But it was only PG-13 because no human gore. The gore was alien and synthetic gore. Oh, and another thing I just remembered. It's weird because Ellie Fanning played the second artificial human that I have a thing for. The other was in what was it?
Megan
2.0 with the villainous. So yeah. So yeah, overall an impressive film. I decided it would be my last Disney-owned title until they get their act together, because you've heard I have my issues with them for various reasons.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not boycotting them entirely. Like, I'm boycotting, but, like, I'm going to check out Zootopia 2 when it gets a home media release.
Same.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, I plan to sell the 7 Seas for X-Men 97 Season 2 and other anime titles. So, yeah, Great film. All right. What other films do we have?
All
All
right.
right, I'm gonna head off.
All right.
See you later, even.
Thea?
Let's
Oh,
have
before I
a
leave-
bit of a rant with this movie. Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
All right, go ahead.
Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very interesting for us to talk about. Trust me, you're gonna be interested in our little rant. This quote unquote movie from the creator
boy.
of the Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
boy.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna head off now.
And I like that reason. Butch Hartman, please retire.
Yeah. Butch Hartman. You did not create our childhoods. Steven Hillenburg created our childhoods.
Mhm.
Because here's the thing about that. Nobody cared about Bunsen as a Beast. In fact, it was actually hated. Fairly Odd Parents went through seasonal rot. Danny
In fact,
Phantom's third season nosedived, and not a lot of people really talked about Tough Puppy.
Mm-hmm.
I like Tough Puppy to be credit, but Bunsen is a Beast. I tried to get into it. It's one of the most forgettable things I've ever seen. Like, I can't remember anything from it. If my
Also,
life...
it looked like a ripoff of My Pet Monster.
It felt like a combination, it felt like a rehash of Butch's past shows. Like Amanda is literally just Crocker from the Fairly Odd Parents.
Mm-hmm. And to think, Crocker
This
used
quote
to hunt
unquote
Dora.
movie. Let's start with let's address the elephant in the room. This is not a movie.
Exactly. This is literally a compilation of episodes of The Garden put into one movie. Like Butch, didn't you get on? Didn't you say that Teen Titans Go's movie was the next Emoji movie back in 2018? Like, give Teen Titans Go's movies some credit. They actually made a movie. Butch just made a compilation of episodes of a TV show.
Honestly, this is coming from someone who didn't like the Teen Titans Go movie. That is saying something.
This
Like-
film...
They literally have Lenny the Lion do the floss at one point.
All right.
And while we're on this subject, I really don't like the character designs in this movie for Lenny and Lucy. Lenny literally looks like he came out of a show like Yin Yang Yo or Wow Wow Wubsy, and with Lucy, she's literally a stick that is covered in cotton.
Also, get this. I did some research. Lenny the Lion, I mean, I'm not sure it's pronounced differently, but apparently there was a Lenny the Lion TV personality that was TV personality. Oh, okay, fine, that's it. But that's, I wouldn't be, okay, there was a ventriloquist from, yeah, he was behind the character Lenny the Lion, the television. And so it wouldn't be surprised. So even then, not that original.
Like Lenny doesn't even look like a lion.
He looks more like an emoji from those movies with hair all over.
Butch didn't your shows used to be competently designed? Like, there was a Fairly Odd Parents episode that did have lions that looked like lions. Oh wait, I forgot. You didn't even do the character designs for your shows. Like, Steven Silver did those characters.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, I don't know where that. Remember Channel Chasers? Hell, the animation looks better than that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
and of
yeah,
course,
Lenny
the
does.
biggest problem with this movie.
Lenny does sound like Johnny Test.
And I actually,
The worst thing about this movie is that each episode is boring.
yeah, it's just rinse and repeat. And oh, I
Well,
got tiresome whenever Lenny said the greatest thing ever.
The first episode is literally just a ripoff of the SpongeBob episode Arg. But hey Butch, do you want to know what made that SpongeBob episode so good? Mr. Krabs did not get what he wanted at the end. Meanwhile, this Mr. Krabs, this alligator knockoff of Mr. Krabs, didn't learn his lesson at all, and he got what he wanted at the end.
Right. Yeah.
The second episode is the worst one.
Yeah, Lucy basically treats Lenny like garbage, and she was going to be fine with having Lenny's fur be shaved off. Like, Butch, doesn't this go against your Christian values that you keep on preaching about?
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Ned Flanders is a better Christian than Butch Hartman.
That we can agree on, yeah. Heck. I mean, I'm a Christian myself, but dude, you're.
I got a perfect crossover. Mr. Reed from Heretic versus Butch Hartman.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that would be awesome. He'd really test him.
Yes.
And because of the fact that this is a Butch Hartman production, expect there to be a lot of the "and then the opposite happens" jokes, as well as a running gag being shoved down your throat.
Oh.
Oh yeah, speaking of Rotten Tomatoes, I just saw that a Rotten Tomatoes critic, compared the animated David movie from Angel Studios to actual mass genocide.
Oh.
I mean,
What's with people comparing movies to actual tragedies?
that's not. They quote the Joker. That's not funny. That's not funny at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like, there's one running gag that is shoved, that is basically run to the ground, because it's used every few seconds. There's this joke where this laser basically points at Lenny's hair, and they said, "Huh, it's good for cutting hair."
It wasn't funny the first time, so it wasn't funny the 19,000th time.
And you can tell that this was a compilation of episodes because it constantly has things resolved, and then a new thing starts. That's not how a movie is made, Butch. Like, at least Beauty and the Beast Belle's Magical World had an excuse, because that was actually supposed to be a TV show before they had to. They ended up putting the episodes together, even though they really should not have called that a movie.
Right.
Along with another film that came out last year.
The only reason why it's not my top 10 worst movies of 2025 is because I can hardly call this a movie.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fine.
I mean, it still runs long enough to be a movie, but yes.
At least everything in my top 10 worst can be classified as a movie to some degree.
Exactly.
I only have.
Plus, I just find this movie boring.
This movie, it's this movie in quotation marks. It is only my third worst movie of the year, which we will talk about my first. Did we already talk about my? Do you want to talk about my worst movie of the year?
Yeah, and we could cap off this review by saying Butch Hartman needs to fucking retire already.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
like that clip from SpongeBob really defines Butch Hartman very perfectly. I defy you, Hartman.
Yeah. Or I saw this Pearls Before Swine comic where he just up and he's all, please retire early. Granted, I know Butch is in his 60s, but still, retire.
And just when we thought Razor's rants couldn't be over, we get to this next movie.
Oh boy, where do I begin with this movie? I saw this movie because, see, I followed the channel Double Toasted, and I saw them describe the movie, like this movie being worse than Ice Cube's War of the Worlds, and I'm like, couldn't be worse than that. And I needed material for my worst list. I mean, granted, I have
that's fine.
a 10, but I decided to check it out, and this film, it's worse than War of the Worlds, because with Ice Cube's War of the Worlds, it's bad, but it's like a movie that's fun to riff on. Like, not like I'd be down for watching a Riff Tracks or a Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode of that. But this, it's just painful. This film, for starters, here's a big starter with this movie. I hate every character in this movie. Like, there was this movie, when they were in a Chuck E. Cheese spoof, which, I hated, even the mascots with there. They were being obnoxious. Ugh. And first of all, Kevin James's character is pathetic. Alan Ritchson's character is annoying.
Does he fall down in this movie?
What?
Does Kevin James fall down in this movie?
Kevin James? Actually, he doesn't. I mean, I don't recall him falling down. Which, props, I guess. And then, even the kid characters, even the bully characters are obnoxious, but, also get used to hearing the word bitch a lot in this movie. Even even to the point where Scary Terry would be all, hey, you're saying that's too much. This film, it's just annoying. And you went out, and it got old really fast. Ugh. It was just infuriating. It's one of the worst comedies I've seen. It's right up there with Baywatch 2017 and LaQuisha. And,
Damn.
And this movie,
This is the third.
What are we going to say?
All right, you finish.
Well, here's what else is annoying
Yeah.
about
Oh yeah,
the movie references infinitely superior movies.
What's the one rule of cinema? Never refer to a bear movie while doing your own.
There was a scene where it was saying, "Please be a T-Rex," when they were seeing water shake in a glass.
Oh.
What was that? Is it a T-Rex? And then they just see water shaking on the glass, and I'm like, ah. And the ending, it wasn't even. It was over the top, but not even the kind where it was fun to laugh at. You're just all, really. Ugh. So yeah, one of the worst comedies I've seen, and it is worse than between the Garden cartoon movie and Playdate. I take Garden cartoon movie.
Oof.
So yeah, this movie expect it to be on my worst list. The Thanos.
Yeah,
movie?
and this is the third time Amazon Prime.
Yeah, gave us another lackluster movie.
Yeah.
Now,
This is the third time Amazon Prime is going to be making our worst list when we get to that. Yep. First G20, now War of the Worlds, and now Playdate.
at least G20 was a guilty pleasure, but same can't be said with War of the Worlds and Playdate. Yeah.
And now we move on. And just when we thought the negativity was almost had to come to an end, we get to talk about the Loud House.
Oh boy.
You know, I have a
Oh
lot to
my
say.
god.
I have a lot
So
to say.
AKA
So-
Lincoln being a selfish prick. To 100 example 170,000.
Okay, I have a lot to say about this because this, like, hear me out. Like, I think, to me, I feel like this could have been like maybe have one of the sisters be on the naughty list instead of him. You know, have someone else be the main focus. Plus,
Yeah.
I did. Plus,
they should
I
have
was gonna
had
say-
Lola be the main focus of the movie.
Or
Yeah, that would have
Luann-
been actually a nice change, and it makes more sense in character wise.
And honestly, I'm gonna say I didn't like the evil Santa.
Yeah.
And
Like-
and
Like
and
even
like
when Lincoln was
Ironically,
showing-
but ironically,
Plus, I'm just gonna say it. I had some better ideas for this. I'm thinking about doing a rewrite of this. In
kind of
one,
like, because to me, Evil Santa was the best thing in this movie.
yeah. Here's something that I need to say about the Loud House. I haven't watched the show since season 5. Like the last episode that I watched from the show was Ghosted, so I don't know what the show was doing afterwards. Like the only thing that I've heard about was the episode that where they basically pulled a Teen Titans Go and basically insulted their critics of the series. But
yeah,
I heard that
that
the
was
first movie, and I heard that the first movie was not very good. So this is the first time that I watched anything Loud House in years, and man, this movie was not good. Like, how many times have you seen this story where Lincoln does something selfish and the other characters guilt trip him by basically treating him like a selfish jerk? Too many times to list. Like, like this was literally the plot of Out on a Limo.
yeah, pretty much.
And
It's
like,
just
As well as
Dave-
Trick.
fuck you.
yeah,
As well as Trick.
like here's another thing that I do need to say that right now. Why did they even need to do this plot in the first place? Like Duncan, who is named after a character from another series that I'd rather be watching than this movie. He literally wanted Lincoln to get on the naughty list. Like what Lincoln and Clyde did was an accident.
Oh.
You know, okay, okay. Again, I think Lola should be on the naughty list. And okay, I just gotta say it. I think the villain should have been someone else, like an adult who was on the naughty list all the time and never got what he wanted, or she.
Like they should have had the plot be like I would have taken a Loud family saving Christmas after one of the characters accidentally beating Santa's story than this any day.
But like, and honestly, I kind of wanted a giant gingerbread monster instead
Yeah,
of
like-
a ginger.
Yeah,
Like,
that would be awesome.
Why is Lincoln the only one in this movie that had that tips between not the naughty and not naughty list when
Ugh.
Lola, Luann, or Lynn Jr. exist?
I-
Exactly. Exactly.
I-
They like Lincoln.
Any one
like,
of them
Yeah,
would have fit
honestly,
this.
honestly,
like
I have a fear-
like Lincoln is one of the most neutral characters in the main show.
exactly, yeah, yeah, and honestly, like I said before, I think any of those three could make made better because I'm guessing the show got complaints saying, "Oh, Lincoln's not the main focus." Bullshit. Shit.
Like here's the thing. Lincoln does not have to be the focus of the show all the time. The main show has had several episodes that were focused on the other characters. Like we even had an episode about Lenny back when she used to be when she was written to be was a well-written character.
Mm-hmm. And also, I'm disgusted. And like I said before, and honestly, this makes No Time to Spy look like a masterpiece.
I haven't seen No Time to Spy, but
It's
from
I'll
it's a
take
bit
No
more
Time to Spy over this film.
like I said before, honestly, I think to me, I think the villain should have been Garuga from Rogue One or Krampus. Honestly, I'm gonna say it, I wrote a better Loud Saving story back in 2023. It's pretty much part of my Loud Hero story. It's pretty much non-canon, and it involves the Louds with superpowers.
If we had to
But,
choose what, all right.
I'm just saying they have to fight against Krampus.
If we had to choose between which Loud House,
but
see, for me, I choose neither. I rather sit through Christmas Story 2 again.
But yeah. I think I know why they made Lincoln the main focus of this movie. It's a problem that the show has had since the very start, and that the show constantly tortures Lincoln for little to no reason whatsoever. Like this was a problem. This was a problem in episodes like Bra and the Family or Schooled, or even No Such Luck.
seriously though, like, oh yeah, that part. That was such a blink and you'll miss it moment.
Honestly, I didn't really care for that. I cared more about Rhea being a Ninja Turtle fan. That was actually I prefer that.
It's a shame that this is like literally the sixth Loud House movie within between 2021 all the way to 2025.
And the fourth animated one.
Mm-hmm. Just be like they stopped.
Yeah.
2024 saw the release of 2 Loud House movies. If you count the Casa Grandes.
At least the Casa Grandes movie was somewhat decent. As crazy as that was to say.
Honestly, I rather take Casa Grande movies over this.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually like the. Yeah, again, I much rather write. I think I'd rather write my own naughty version of Naughty and Nice with blackjacks and hookers. Forget the story.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? And here's my story. Mine is going to have either Krampus or Garuga.
Mm-hmm.
Something that doesn't involve either Santa and a gingerbread motorcycle that turned people into gingerbread. Again, I was expecting a giant gingerbread monster. Come on, you disappoint me.
And by the way, if Lincoln didn't end up ruining Christmas, he was going to be put on the naughty list for a reason that is completely unjustified, because he didn't mean to attack Duncan, because he thought that he was a stalker trying to spy on them for little to no reason. And Lincoln was doing good deeds because he thought that people were in need of help, but he didn't realize that he and Clyde were actually doing the wrong thing.
Honestly, this is like it's like that Very Odd Parents episode where Timmy wishes he was never born. Nickelodeon, don't take inspiration from bad episodes.
And that's not even going to mention the fake out death.
Yeah, I'm getting sick and tired.
Yeah, I really thought we were going to find out that Lincoln is dead.
Can we stop doing that? Even Optimus Prime
Psych. It's not him dying. He's brought back to life because of Pikachu tears.
Can I have a joke. Can I just say it? Even Optimus Prime is calling bullshit on this. And given how many times he dies, that's saying something.
Seriously though, Pikachu, Smurfette, and now Lincoln Loud. This is a trope that pretty much never works, right?
Yeah.
Right. The fake out death scene is basically just
name one time this trope was ever done correctly.
The fake out death scene is basically a manipulation tool to tug at your heartstrings when you realize that the character is not actually dead.
Check what I wrote in the comments section. Comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and given how many times, honestly, the only time death I felt bad for was Dinobots from Beast Wars.
The only fake out. There was actually a recent. I mean, most of the times fake out deaths don't work, but the only time it actually worked. Well, I'm not going to go into spoilers, but there was this scene in the news Camp Cretaceous. Like it actually worked, but it had a payoff because you actually cared.
Mm-hmm.
And when it came to the MLPFIM movie, that worked because we knew that Twilight was not actually dead.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I think I hate.
So yeah, we didn't like this film.
Honestly, I hate.
That being said, are we haters of this show? No.
I'm still a fan of the show, by the
No.
way.
Like I said,
put my comment.
Like I said, I haven't watched the show since 2020, mainly because of the fact that not too long after I stopped watching the show, I basically moved and I haven't had cable since 2021.
Oh wait, I'm trying to find their comment. Oh yeah, and fuck the fandom, or at least half of it. Then half of the fandom.
I'm one of the same fans, by the way. And anyway, can we just move on from this episode? This shit before we move on.
Yep. I'm back. Also, look what I said in the comments.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck no.
Let me go back. I recently checked. No. Nobody wants Butch Hartman to do nothing.
Honestly, I want to see Garfield just kick Butch Hartman.
Honestly, I just want to see Steven Silver and Steve Marmel do a show together without Butch Hartman.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The question is, would you want Butch Hartman to direct a 2D animated Garfield movie and for George Clooney to voice Garfield as well as Ryan Gosling voicing Odie? What do you think?
Hell no.
But then
Honestly,
again, you can't really top John Pescalusi as a hateable Nickelodeon creator.
Honestly, I think I want to see
as well as Chris Savino
and Dan Schneider.
Also,
anyway,
would you want
now that you're back? I think there's a film that you. Oh wait.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
All right.
Time I want to see.
So yeah.
Sorry.
You go, Ethan, with this one.
All right. I was going to ask another question.
I guess in that.
Would you want Chris Pratt to voice the Grinch?
Hell no.
No.
Never.
Why not?
Because it
never
it'll make Benedict Cumberbatch look like Jim Carrey's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. TMF. I still like Drake and Josh as well.
Yeah, same.
So yeah, next movie definitely one that Ethan reviewed before he left. But yeah, let's get to this one.
Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this movie. Bugonia.
Yeah.
I saw it
after Yorgos. I forget how you say his name. What?
Yorgos Lanthimos. Yorgos Lanthimos.
I really need to check this movie out.
And produced by Ari Aster.
I enjoyed The Poor Things and Even Kinds of Kindness, but I
love Poor Things.
Yeah, I love.
That was one of my favorite films of 2023.
Mm-hmm. And this film was something. I mean, it was one of his more subdued works, from what I gathered, but it was still nonetheless entertaining. And apparently, it's a remake of a South Korean film, Save the Green Planet, from 2003. I haven't seen that film, but Begonia was great, and it was. I liked its themes, like of the Earth, and also like this whole, like the mess, like the dangers of falling into conspiracy theories, and the performances.
Yeah,
were great.
folks, I love this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's not without its flaws. The pacing in the first half can be slow, and the ending was a bit underwhelming. But other than that, I love this movie.
Mm-hmm.
It has a good cinematography, a very solid story, great performances, especially when it comes from Emma Stone. Excellent cinematography, very good soundtrack, very solid pacing in the second half. Good editing. And just, yeah. I'm giving this a 9 out of 10 or an A minus.
All right.
Also, look what I put in the private chat.
All right. So yeah.
No.
All right. Let me.
Absolutely not.
Nunca.
Why not?
Nunca.
Why not?
Yeah, I enjoyed this film. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Plan to check out more of his works. Plus,
All right. Next movie.
Guy.
So yeah. And this next movie, I went to go see this movie in theaters.
Yes.
And
Lucky.
it's called
Yes.
Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
This film might be my favorite adaptation of Frankenstein.
Okay, I'm talking about a tie between what do we number my favorite movie of the year? This or Sinners?
This film was
This movie has now
gone.
This movie has now dethroned Sinners as my second favorite movie of 2025.
Hell, I'm still undecided on that. Like, and okay. And funny thing, I thought this was more faithful to the source material, but okay, I kind of like how I also love how the monster looks. It actually looks unique.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a funny thing about the creation scene in the book. They don't explain how the monster got created. It's vague. What the hell, Mary Shelley? And plus, I love the relationship, the monster and the old man.
Like I thought. Exactly. And I like how this movie is actually told from two perspectives. One from Frankenstein and Frankenstein himself.
Yeah, it's I like that too. And
if you have not watched this movie,
go ahead, watch it. It's on Netflix.
And not to mention with fantastic performances all around. Like I seriously hope that Jacob Elordi, who played Frankenstein in this movie, gets an Oscar nomination for this.
Mm-hmm. After seeing this, I would be down to see.
Not to mention with how well written.
Okay, I see. I wouldn't mind seeing
Del
Toro do his own thing on Hunchback.
Yeah, heck, I know we recently got the Nosferatu remake, and that's basically Dracula with a name. But I doubt for seeing Del Toro take on Dracula.
Yes, I wouldn't mind that too.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just grateful it isn't the case like with Del Toro gave us the
I went to go see this movie. Like
other ones out this year.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of fool do you take me for?
And
He's Pinocchio? He's Pinocchio? You're Pinocchio! Are there any other Pinocchios I should know about?
Liza Pie.
I'm out of here.
Yeah. I remember when Chilbion basically did that with the Angry Culture War pony.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And yep. And seeing this, and I'm glad that this is one of 2 movies from Netflix that I went to go see in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Even after it ended up on Netflix. Because I knew that Guillermo del Toro actually does care about movies.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And he has earned points for me for joining another beloved creator in the battle against AI.
Yep. And finally, he actually praised the
So
new
if you have
Superman
not
movie.
seen Guillermo del Toro, yep. If you have
That
not
sounds
seen
funny.
Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go watch this movie now, as soon as possible.
Go watch it right now.
The gang recreate Frankenstein. I can get the title card and hear the jeering music.
Yeah. Yeah, and Frank will give a Magnum dong.
Happy as that. Though I have a feeling that them recreating Frankenstein is going to be worse than when they think they kill a unicorn. All right.
All right. So the next movie is
Wicked for Good.
Oh yeah.
I feel this film has been getting a bad rap. I mean, I understand some issues, but I enjoyed it. I mean,
Same. Okay, I have seen the musical.
because it has some emotional moments. Side note: Jeff Goldblum looked really amazing in the de-aging format.
Mm-hmm.
It was brief, but he looked amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, give this movie this. At least it's better than Legends of Oz: Dorothy's Return.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, I have seen the musical, and okay, part 2 is the weak. Act 2 is the weakest, but you can't really ignore it. It's pretty much part of the story.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And okay, and I'm just gonna say it. And I really the songs are kind of the weakest part to me, but you know they're not as memorable as part 1. But For Good and Wonderful are pretty much stuck in my head.
Mm-hmm. Right. I thought it was pretty good, and yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I haven't seen the play, but I thought I enjoyed it.
And okay, they actually did something different for Nessa Rosa. Instead of having her float, she does walk in the play, but the actress playing her in the movie is paralyzed for real life.
Yeah, and I heard they actually did that because, I heard that the original Wicked fell into some ableist tropes, and I enjoy the film, and I felt the need to acknowledge this, but I'm saying I'm not doing it to be killjoy or anything. I think it just be to be acknowledged. I'm on the spectrum, and I think it's something that needs to be addressed.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is pretty much the only Wizard of Oz property that got the shoes right. Like in the books, they were silver.
Interesting.
Honestly, I kind of want to see it do a faithful version of Wizard of Oz, but it might face the same backlash as Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, I love the original, but come on, can we have something that's faithful to the Oz books?
Well, especially given that the original book is in the public domain, anyone can basically adapt it.
Exactly. Not just horror films. Seriously, can we stop doing that?
We don't need any of those cruddy horror films. Unless they actually do something creative with it.
like Betty Boop is literally getting a horror movie, even though they could have done so much more with her than a horror movie. Betty Boop was basically the original Jessica Rabbit, so they could have done like a rated PG or R-rated movie based off of Betty Boop, except instead of being all instead of just simply being kind of suggestive in the original shorts, maybe they can go like all out and basically make the movie have adult subjects or something.
Oh, I wouldn't mind that. Heck, I heard Universal is doing a musical version of Alice in Wonderland. See, I want more of that and not horror.
Yeah, and hopefully better than the Tim Burton ones.
Honestly, I hope. Honestly, the only horror Alice in Wonderland I want to see is American McGee's Alice. That's the only exception.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It literally took 50 minutes for the plot of Alice Through the Looking Glass to actually start.
Yeah, and honestly, it's very much time travel and shit.
And no, it doesn't get the Keith David thing. Or the Clarence one, third one.
No. And but anyway, back to Wicked. Okay. Let's see.
All right. Next up is a movie called Train Dreams.
I'm gonna head out. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, see ya. I watched this film.
All right.
I mean, it was.
I'm gonna head off too.
I wouldn't rate it as high as some other people
Sure.
would rank,
Okay,
but
then.
I could see why people enjoyed it, and the ending was very powerful and worth the experience. It was, so yeah. I can see why people like it. I mean, it's not my favorite of the year, but I can see why people like it. The production was good and the performances were great, and yeah.
All right. Next movie is a movie that I watched that I have so little to say about it, and that's a movie called Relay. So this movie stars Riz Ahmed and Lily Jones, and it's about a bribe broker facilitates deals between corrupt companies and their threats. He breaks his own rules when a client needs protection, complicating his usual operations. And it's decent. It's pretty good. Riz Ahmed does give a good performance, and it does have some tense moments here and there. Oh, and by the way, Mickey Mouse makes a cameo in this movie.
Huh. Weird.
That's really all I gotta say. Yeah. Next movie up is a movie called Bone Lake. So this movie, so when I saw the trailer for this movie, I was actually pretty interested in this movie, but what I got was just a pretty underwhelming. Like seriously though, this movie is described as a movie that's meant to be a sex-related horror movie released by Bleecker Street. And really, the most graphic thing that happens in this movie is that a man's testicles get shot with an arrow.
Jeez.
That's as graphic as it goes. Well, the movie's dialogue in here is pretty fucking lackluster. Like, it is nothing but sex-related references. When you watch this movie, play a drinking game for any time they mention sex in this movie. And it really takes out the part that's meant to be a horror movie. And because it just ended up being one of this year's bigger disappointments as one of the probably rated films of the year for me. Next movie up is Halloween Aftermath. This is basically a fan film of Halloween that's meant to take place during the David Gordon Green era. Yeah, a fan film. So yeah, I mean, it's not a bad film. One of my real issues with the film is that this film does go on for a bit too long because this movie's like 2 hours and 15 minutes, which reality no fan film should be that long. Aside from that, there is some respect for the Halloween mythos, although don't expect it going in and don't it's fine as a good fan film that's meant to be served for Halloween, and heck, I actually would prefer it over whatever the hell Halloween Ends was supposed to be. But otherwise, at least it's not Spider-Man loaded.
Right.
At least it was made by actual good people.
Ryan, Ryan, it's your turn with this one.
Well, I saw that with my dad, and I don't have anything and a lot to say, but apparently there were some racial slurs in it.
Fun. That was sarcasm, by the way.
All right, I know. I don't remember much from this, so I'll just leave it at that.
The only thing that's truly noteworthy about this movie is that it was released by Kingdom Story Company, and it stars Zachary Levi.
Oh,
and instead of Lionsgate, it was released by MGM.
All right. So the next movie comes from Razor.
Oh, this film? I was so lucky that a friend of mine shared this film with me for a while. I hadn't found a movie besides Neja 2 that surpassed my favorite movie of the year, but then I found another movie like that surpassed Sinners. This film, it's a French film. Let me see. This film, okay, it's based off a book. I didn't know that, but it's a French film, I think. Yeah, a French film. A French or Belgian. Okay, French and Belgian film that follows this girl born in a Belgian family living in Japan. And this film has very thoughtful themes. Like, it tackles like life, death, and let's see what else. Themes. I know the themes. Besides life and death, it also goes into childhood discovery, identity, cultural alienation, and the magic art and turmoil of perception. It's really a beautiful film. I was lucky enough for a friend, because unfortunately it didn't get a theatrical release where I live, but a friend was nice enough to have a subtitled version where I could watch it with a Google Drive, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful film, and the ending was very beautiful and sweet. So, yeah, if you find a way to see this film,
wait a minute. Do you still have that Google Drive?
The Google Drive?
Wait, you actually still have that Google Drive?
I can ask the friend for it again, and I can share it with you. Yeah, I think I still have it. Yeah,
sure.
do.
I heard great things about this movie. I gotta check this one out to see how good it really is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It also resonated.
Next one up came from Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, since I have problems speaking, I'm just gonna keep it short. So basically, for Conan O'Brien's first role in a non-comedic film, he nailed it for a drama film. I'd like to keep on going, but I'm pretty sure I'd screw up eventually with how I speak.
All right. So I guess this last one does come from Ryan.
Okay, so I think we all know damn well that the last time that we reviewed a G-rated film on this show, it was nothing more than absolute drama. So I thought that we might as well do one without drama. And also, I'm going to be seeing David next week on December 19th. So I thought I'd look into the company behind it, Sunrise Productions. And surprisingly, it was a lot much easier to sit through than that other movie. With that being said, it's still far from an amazing film, though. While I can see how the cast and crew did their best with this movie, the plot is as weak as water and the animation wasn't anything special. 2.5 out of 5 or 5 out of 10.
All right.
All right. So all right, back and now we're back into the Razor list.
Okay. This film, as someone who enjoyed the first Sisu film, I mean, it has Nazis being killed. What's not to love? I found Road to Revenge to be just okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, it had its merit, but it just didn't have a lot of the same charm and appeal that the first film had. But it's still enjoyable. It has some fun action scenes, and of course, what's his name? What's his name? He was in Avatar, Sisu, Road to Revenge. Oh, and of course, Stephen Lang is always nice to have on screen. So yeah, I enjoyed it, but not as much as the first film.
All right. So yeah. So the next film I watched, a film I watched was a movie called Hedda. It was directed by Nia DaCosta, and it stars Tessa Thompson.
Hedda.
This movie displays tons of fantastic performances, as well as visually stunning and some clever build-up that captures the atmosphere that is needed to make this film work in the end. Thanks to the performances, who actually does give her probably her best performance I've seen from her in this movie.
Oh, that's why
seriously though,
looking up the name of the director. I'm all, why does that name seem familiar? She directed the 2021 Candyman movie, and she's set to direct 28 years later, The Bone Temple. That's why the name sounded familiar.
It also Yep, and it also stars Nina Haas and Imogen Poots. And this movie is the writing is definitely a lot more sharp, as it's very well blended and has a lot of passion going on there. Because while it does take a while to get going, the setup is definitely worth sitting through, and it ultimately builds to a final act that is very worthy and fits the film like a glove. Like, it's definitely one of those films where it's basically, well, underappreciated. But I will say this: Nia DaCosta really does shine when she's doing more original movies instead of touching franchises like with the Marvels.
Right. I mean, granted,
it's definitely one of the
21, but I'm willing to.
Yep, definitely one of the few good Amazon Prime releases of this year.
Might check it out.
Next one up.
How many exorcism films have been in the 2020s?
Exorcism Chronicles. For those who don't know what Exorcism Chronicles the beginning is, to give you a bit of context, this animated film came from South Korea. And it's rated R.
Oh, right, this film. So it's something else. Sorry, it's just with all these exorcism mock films, it seemed like another one of those, but it's not the case here.
Yep, and this film came from South Korea, and right now it's currently on Plex.
Have you considered it actually buying it on Amazon
Prime? Notable about this movie.
What were you going to say?
No, it's actually for free.
Oh,
Okay, so after watching the movie, have you considered of buying
One
it
thing
on
you'll
Amazon Prime?
No, not really, because I don't really use Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And one thing that's notable about this movie is the animation. Like, it definitely adopts that arcane style look to it. And it's one of those films where the less you know about it, the better. As it's definitely one that I definitely would recommend, knowing as little as possible, at least for my understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely an anime. And finally, the last one that I don't have anything to talk about is a movie, is a Shudder release called Night of the Reaper. Yeah, Night of the Reaper was certainly a movie. It's basically your typical movie you would see from Shudder. But to give you the slightest idea of what this movie is even about, well, Letterboxd doesn't even put up the plot.
That's
But
how
yeah,
big.
I'll say this: the last third might have been interesting, but there were times where it feels like dragged. Yeah, yeah, like there's so little to talk about because this movie doesn't really have anything to talk about in terms of story. It's just pretty average and substandard for Shudder. But fine, but we can finally say that the last film to end this off is
Oh, actually, this game was actually decent. Like, yeah, sorry, it's just I had the reaction because of the other dinosaur mockbusters I saw. This game, because I was actually surprised. The first Jurassic Games was decent. This one was actually enjoyable too. Granted, I'm still deciding which I prefer more. Like, these are films like they're not meant to take seriously, and the filmmakers they just want to have fun, and it has enjoyment in it. And I actually have to give this film props for being creative with its premise. Like compared to other dinosaur B movies, these are movies where I use examples because there are times when I'd be like, why are you bothering with B movies? There's nothing of quality. Incorrect. There can be B movies of quality. Sometime I might go into that if I ever tear about. I mean, I'm unsure about this because various reasons, but this is one of the better B movies. If you have free time, I enjoy checking that. When it's a harmless watch, that's worth checking out. I mean, it's a harmless watch, but it's not like something sinners or but it's enjoyable. Sorry. Yeah, it's fun.
yeah, it's currently on Tubi at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And with that ends November.
Mm-hmm.
Only one more month left. And of course, as per usual, next week we'll tackle the best SpongeBob episodes, and then maybe in either the end of December or in January we'll of course tackle the December releases, and throughout January we're gonna end up doing the best and worst movies of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, I can't wait for that. And I'm also going on a trip by
Trust
January.
me. Yeah, like trust me, the worst list is gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Boy.
Boy.
With
All
all that being said, see you later.
See ya.
See ya.